Hey there, it's Sui again with another Code Vein video. Today's going to be another weapon review, and we're going to be reviewing a particularly well-known greatsword. So hopefully you all enjoyed this review, and I'll be seeing you further in. So today we are going to go ahead and be reviewing the Zweihander greatsword. Yes, the good old Zweihander best-hander. So with this video, we're going to go ahead and break down the usual steps that we use to review weapons. We start off with how do you get it? Is the weapon good from the point that you get it and forward? And is the weapon good towards the end game portion of the game? So here we are at the ruined city, and the mistle that you're going to want to be at here is the parking garage in the ruined city center. So let me show you where you can obtain this weapon. So this is assuming you have the side shortcut open. So let's just make our way down here. Turn this way. See what this do. There we go. So you're going to be walking over here and to the far right. You're going to break all these boxes and this glass thing. And this Zweihander is going to be within this chest right here. It should be a +1 as soon as you get it. So here we are now onto the is it good from the point that you get it section. The Zweihander is fantastic from the point that you get it. 1, it's a particularly really good greatsword. 2, it has really high stamina reduction and weapon defense right off the bat. With that being said, you can talk to Yakumo, get some Owo material, and get some items he likes so you can get his Atlas Chrome. Going ahead and applying the Atlas Chrome to the Zweihander and fortifying it will put you at a 77 stamina reduction and a full weapon defense, meaning that it negates all forms of physical damage. That type of power at such an early portion of a game is incredible. So yes, the Zweihander is fantastic from the point that you get it and way further on. This weapon can carry you pretty far. So now let's talk blood codes. Which blood codes should you be using with the Zweihander from the point that you get it? Well, the point that you get it, you should have Berserker available, which has pretty high strength, which is perfect for the Zweihander. A little further on, you can obtain the Atlas blood code from Yakumo. You could also use Fion for the strength and mind if you want to as well. It is an option. Personally though, once you beat the game, I would recommend you use Hades. It has incredibly high strength and dexterity, and both of those do boost the damage of the Zweihander and other greatswords alike. But of course, from the beginning of the game, you're just going to have Berserker and an Atlas available, which you can go and stay with Atlas for a good while because Atlas is all around very reliable and has a very unique set of gifts that help with blocking with heavier weapons. So before we jump into the is it good at endgame section, I kind of want to show off its moveset a little bit. Let's go ahead and hit it with a couple light attacks. This is the light attack patterns, pretty straightforward. This is the light heavy. Then this is the just full on charged heavy. The R1 square, or the special attack, and then the launch attack. Pretty straightforward moveset, so that's pretty neat. So now let's move on to the is it good at endgame section. So here we are at a pretty endgame section of the game, well, the DLC. And the enemies here are pretty beefy, so we're going to give it a go. We're going to apply Adrenaline and give it a whirl against a couple enemies here. Block this because it's high stamina, or well, stamina reduction. Get a free backstab here. Go ahead and give her a whack. Remember that when playing with greatswords, it's always good to use the fact that you can block the world with it, or any heavy weapon for that matter. For example, you can block the world. Damage is pretty good for DLC. Just block as much as you can. There we go. Go and apply the good old little one-hit buff here. Give him a whack. Even when surrounded, it's good to just block as much as you can. Oh dear. I'm gonna have to put the launch attack here to use. Yeet! There we go. Go ahead and get some crowd damage going, or I can get destroyed, that works too. Oh dear. I forgot how hard the enemies here hit. Fly Adrenaline again. Block the world for a second. Where are you going? Hey, come back here. There we go. Same dealio. So I'm gonna try a fire buff out. Block the world again. Gonna put that launch attack to use. So do keep in mind, this is the DLC, so the enemies here are very, very beefy. But in terms of the main game, getting towards the ender portions, the Zweihander is going to be able to take care of a lot more enemies, but since this is the DLC, the enemies here have a lot of health, but base game, the Zweihander should be performing a lot better. With that all being said and done, that'll be the end of this weapon review on the Zweihander. I want to thank you for stopping by and watching these videos. I do hope you enjoy them because it lets me vocalize myself and let me more of add a personal touch to my channel. So again, I do hope you enjoyed it, and leave a like and subscribe if you wish. Leave your comments if you have any suggestions or any general opinions about the video, and I will see you guys in the next video.